Hi, this is Rick here. Today I'm going to show you guys a little bit about purifying water for drinking in the event that we don't have city water or well water that's purified. So what I did is I took, this is some pond water I just got out of a pond, and I'm going to show you a couple different ways to do it. But to tell you a little bit about me, I am an extreme survival camper, so I know how to exist out in the woods for weeks on end without food, without water. And I survive because I've learned. I don't know everything, I make my mistakes, but these are just a few things that I've learned throughout the years. So let's get started here. Yes, I do drink out of a mason jar, but I'm going to prove something to you. This is a portable filter water bottle from berkeleywater.com. It's got a filter on it. I'm going to take some of this dirty old water, and I'm going to pour it in here. There we go, good old dirty water. Put our filter back in, screw it up, and then take a good old swig. Tastes better than the stuff you get out of the faucet. Okay, next thing we're going to do is I've got a colander with a coffee filter in it. That's going to filter out our sediment. That'll get us our base water to start with. So we take some more dirty water. I don't know if you can see it with the lighting or not. We'll pour it in here. I just like to get all the stuff out, and I do keep coffee filters in my junk sack. So we'll get all that grunge out of there. We'll let that filter down. And I'll explain everything. This is the main Berkeley water filter that I have in the kitchen. You can even run your tap water through here because it gets out fluoride, chlorine, stuff like that. And yes, Berkeley, I'm looking for a sponsor, so keep me in mind. What we'll do on this one, we'll reach in here, get some grungy old pond water. We'll dump it in there. Okay, we got that done. We'll put the lid on. That's going to take a while because those filters are pretty big. Let me just step back. I got to grab one thing. Okay, we're still rolling. Okay. Another thing that's good to keep is you can get these little water tablets. I'm not going to use those today because I keep those in my survival kit, and there's no need to with all this other stuff. So we've got pond water going through this big filter. You've seen that I drink out of this. It tastes great. Okay, we're filtering out. Okay, we got some water filtered out. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this is our bleached water one. Now with this bleach, this is homemade bleach. And how I made that was pool shock. Okay, you can buy this at any place. You know, it's for shocking your pool when it gets green. A 5-pound box of it runs about $14 or something like that. With that 1 5-pound box, you can create 620 gallons of bleach. You take 2 heaping tablespoons, put it into your jug, shake it up, let it sit for an hour, and you got bleach. So we can make 620 gallons of bleach with that. Now what you can do with that bleach, not only can you do your laundry with it, cleaning solution, but you can also purify water with it. And the way you purify water with it is you put 1 part of your bleach that you made to 100 parts of your water. And then what that'll do is that will kill all of the germs and pathogens and all the bacteria that's in your water. So that's a good thing to have on hand. And I always have a bag of that in my junk sack. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and fill this up. You're going to be amazed. Okay, just by filtering it through a coffee filter, we're already there, but it's still not safe to drink. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take just a little coffee cup, and I've got a 1/4 teaspoon, so which is not going to be easy. So I'm just going to guesstimate on this one how much I'm putting in. Okay, so we'll take this, we'll dump this chlorine in there. Okay, and then we'll stir that up. Now, what I do suggest with the chlorine is that you really want to wait. I mean, I always wait overnight to drink it to let some of the chlorine taste get out of it. But I think it's about 3 or 4 hours. Okay. The next thing we have here is this is a butane burner. So we're going to get that started right now. I picked this up for $22. I got a pan here, and this is a great thing to have on hand if there's no power. So you just fire it up, it's self-starting. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put some water in it. We'll let that get boiling. We've got to get more water going here. Get some more tasty water. We'll let that get going. Okay, we got boiled water. Then our next one is going to be our shocked water. And this is if you've got to do it on demand instead of making bleach. What I need to do is I'm going to put this back up here, get some more water out. Okay. And I'm going to use I'm going to use probably 1/8 of a teaspoon. And this is just the shock. We'll put that in there. And then that away. Okay, the water's already starting to boil, so that's pretty exciting. Stir that up. Stir that up. It would appear that my coffee filter's getting clogged up, so I need to grab another one. Let's see. Okay, now, got my coffee filter. Now what I'm going to do is dump the majority of this water back in. I really tried to find the sootiest water I could, just to prove a point. Put this in the trash. And then I'm going to put a new coffee filter in. Okay, we're here. Get some more water going. More tasty water. Okay. Take a drink of water, pond water. Now, while this water is boiling, I'm going to grab the camera so you guys can see it. See, that water starts boiling pretty darn quick. There's different theories on it. What I do, I like it to bring it to a boil for about 2 minutes, turn the burner off and let it cool down. And then that pretty much kills all of your bacteria in it. So I'm going to let that boil for a little bit while we get more water. There's what our coffee filter looks like. There's what the pond water looks like. And here's where we're at. Well, this is where we started with that jar right there. And then here's where we are right now with the bleach water. And then I didn't get that one right. It needs to be over here. No, it's not the boiled water, sorry. The shocked water. Boiled water will go in that one. Now, with the chlorine water and the shocked water, that will become crystal clear in probably about 3 to 4 hours. So we're working on that, and then we'll check the filtered water here in a minute and see where we're at. So let me go back here. I'm going to put the camera back. Okay, we're going to hopefully I can get it just right. Well, I'll tell you what, while everything's doing it, I'll show you what I do. This Alice Pack, military Alice Pack, that is my jump sack. You can drop me anywhere in the woods with just that. And I got my bow back here too, which goes with me everywhere. That's a Martin Pro Series. But you drop me in the woods with my bow and my Alice Pack and I'll survive. I also have a North Face backpack, which I love, but it's heavy as hell. And then I have a North Face tent that I've had since I was a kid. Still worth, it's a 4-season tent, but that damn thing, it'll withstand winds up to 85 miles an hour. North Face, I'm looking for some endorsement loot. So here we are so far. So we're going to step back down here. I'm going to try to get this position just right. Let's see. It'd be nice to have a cameraman, but I don't. Okay, so now what we're going to do, our water's boiling good. Let's see what happened to our dirty filtered water. What happens with that? I'll pull this over here where you can see it. This is really neat. It's got a spigot on it. I really look how crystal clear that is. I'll take a drink of it right now. Wonderful. I would really suggest you, even if you live on city water, because you're getting inundated with fluoride and chlorine and all that stuff, you know, everything they want to put in your water, you don't know what you're drinking, but I would go to their website. It's berkeleywater.com. I bought this one. I didn't buy the biggest one they had because this does my family just fine. This was $220, no tax, free shipping. They're out of Colorado. And when I bought that, they sent me 2 of these portable water bottles. So that was pretty cool. But, so you can see that well. We know the filter works wonderful. Okay, so we got that done. And now we're getting ready to do our bleached water. I'm going to go ahead and turn the burner off. And, okay, let's see. I'm going to let that cool down just for a second. I know I'm going to suck at trying to pour this in there. I'll try it anyways. Now, I didn't get very much. I'm going to have to do some more, I think. Making a mess. Yeah, that filter, I'm starting to get to the bottom of the soot, so I'm getting a lot of stuff here. Let's boil some more. Turn the burner on. Guess I didn't put in enough. Okay, we got that boiling away. So that's 4 different ways that in a push come to shove situation, you've got potable drinking water. Obviously going through the big filter and in the sport filter, you're going to get the clearest one right now. The bleached one is going to become crystal clear probably, like I said, about 4 hours. Actually, that's the shock water, excuse me. That takes a little bit longer because the bleached water actually is already dissolved. So this is waiting for it to dissolve. I probably ought to stir that up. But it's just basic things that you need to know. You know, if the grid ever goes down, you're going to know, hey, I remember Rick said I could clean my water up like this. Obviously, none of us would want to go down and take a swig of that. Neither would I. I wouldn't do it either. But I'm showing you tips on how you can purify water and make it crystal clear and completely safe to drink. I think they said, what is it? You can only go 3 days without water, and we can't do that. You know, there might come a day where the electrical grid goes down, and if you're a city folk, which most people are, and believe it or not, I am too. I don't fit in the city, the big city, but it is what it is. So hopefully one day I'll get out into the woods. I think that's where I deserve to be. I'm just waiting for this to finish up here. I guess I could go show you my little sport. I thought I was going to have my helper this morning. The kids are home from school today, and I'll show you my little tiger. There's my helper, but he's fast asleep on me, so I'm going to just let him sleep away, I guess. Let me come back in and try to get turned around here. And then what we'll do, we're almost done. Well, I think he's waking up now. Okay, we'll take out the boil water. Yep, I hear him. Okay, then you got the boil water. Turn the burner off. Now, I hear little man waking up on me, so I got to run here. But basically, there's what you have. You've got your bleached water, your boiled water, your shocked water, your filtered water, and there's where we started. And it is all completely safe to drink. I hope you guys have a great day, and hopefully you'll remember some of this stuff when you need it. I am out.